Me? I didn't make it popular. What? This game is doing just fine without me. Like, this game has been, like, existing for, like, 10 years before me, and significantly bigger people play this game on and off. So, no, I shouldn't be. Although that being said, I'm only a third of the way to the daily minimum today, so if somebody happens to have a Prime sub available, help keep the channel funded. I have no idea what the hell I was doing. I know I was doing some copper stuff. Oh, right. I've got a lot of stuff to prune. Is what I have to do. And it's pelting rain. I need to figure out what I can do with berries. I need to do farming. I need to do food preservation. That kind of stuff. You died like 10 times yesterday? Generally, in life, you should try to not die even once. Maybe give that a shot, yeah? Let's see, do I... Is that, yeah, it's the medium fertility soil, so let's just... Yep. Let's just... Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, and do a little bit of this. So, who here has seen none of this before? Whoops, that's not what I want. Also, that's the prospecting pick, not my hoe. I need my hoe. Where's my hoe? Do I not have a hoe? God damn it. Hoed up. I require a hoe. I also have too many tools in my hands at the minute. Why can't I put you down? Let's just... Where did I have stuff put? Let's put the charcoal over there. Got a scythe head amongst other things. Got all that stuff. What's in here? Oh, I've got another ceramic vessel. I love my ceramic vessels. I'm kind of annoyed with the fact that the stone paths here are not considered solid ground. Okay, how the heck do I go down a ladder? Let's play the challenge of, does Blind remember how to go down? Yeah, okay, figured it out. Does Blind remember how to go down a ladder? Maybe I should start storing seeds a little bit. So those last 21 days, one day in there, that's actually not that much. What if I do this? How many days do you last now? 7 days, okay. Well, I mean, it's a bit better. That's not what I hurt myself because I accidentally threw something out of my inventory. And it hit me. Lovely. What? The shit. Why can't I pick you up? Are you still that hot? I'm very confused. I guess it must be. I will put you in there. Go away. No, you, suited. Shut up. I don't need your goddamn help, you silly giraffe. What do you know? All you know is that things are tall and other things are short. You hot? You're cold. I can't. Does that break the copper in it? The more you know. Wild. I don't know. Dave doesn't exist in my world. Throw it in the water? I mean, putting it in a container is fine. I didn't mean to do that. Let's put that in there, that in there, that in there. I'm gonna go grab this. I'm gonna go kill these chickens. I really want that out of my inventory. There we go. Let's see if I can hit you. Nope. I tried. I failed. Gotta practice hitting stuff from time to time. Come here, you. Mine. Did I bring a knife? I don't think I did. Lancemaker, thank you very much for helping me continue the dream of maybe making it at least halfway. Making it at least halfway to the daily minimum today. Of which is looking less and less likely by the day. Or by the hour, I guess. But thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Oh, I was gonna grab a knife. That's what I came back here for. My content is cool as fuck. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Glad you get some enjoyment out of it. Also, you got that subscription in right before an ad break, so perfect timing. Rackmar Red, thank you very much for the Prime subscription as well. And there goes the sun. Prime does count. Prime goes towards my paycheck, as does normal subs. I do get more money from regular subs, though. Because I have enough, like, monthly reoccurring subscriptions that I, what do you call it? Get the higher cut rate from Twitch, so. I should probably make a bed at some point. I've just been freeloading off of the trader's bed over on the other end. All right, well, it's ad break time. Also, Suited Giraffe, please don't take me too seriously. I'm just talking shit. You probably know that, though. It skips the night, yes, in regards to sleeping in beds. I've never met a Dave that I got along with and didn't get into a fight with, so. Have I used Pete yet? Yes, I've used plenty of Pete. No Dave, though. Sort of Majestic in YouTube chat. I want to know if there's a Nether equivalent. There's Storms, which is sort of Nether-y, but there's also a lot of dungeon crawling stuff, which is pretty nifty. I need to look into actual cooking while I'm in this ad break. Actually, what I need to look at, like, cranberry. What can I do with cranberries? I can make cranberry juice. I can make pink dye. Bowl of jam. Put your pot in the fire pit and gather up your fruit in a bowl of honey. Okay, wow. Okay, what else can I do with you? Red currant mash. Juicing. Juicing is Jesus Christ. Okay, so I need a fruit press. Which requires a copper rod, a rod, a hammer, a chisel, a bunch of boards. I should make boards. And whatever resin is. Huh. I assume so, Lance? I'm seeing most of this for the first time. How make saw? Stick plus blade. Okay, let's make saw. I mean, it's only 72 degrees Celsius. That's fine, right? Yeah, that's fine. It's raining out there. It's unpleasant. All right. So now that I have saw, I should be able to make board. That's a hammer, not an axe. That's an axe. Now I have a guess as to how this works, but it's not positive. It's getting dark out here. That's not what I wanted to pick up. Let's just plop you over there. Well, actually, I could make you into something real quick. What else can I make with you? Copper axe head. I don't know. Copper wrench. Make a rod real quick. And just go over to the hammer. And then autofill, because I'm lazy. How am I liking the game so far? Well, I mean, I'm using Napper, or Napster, which makes me not have to do all of this manually. I don't know. I'm liking elements of it, disliking elements of it. I think the elements that I'm liking are mostly the Is there anything I need? Arrowhead, axe head, chisel, something I should grab. Just because it seems like it needs a lot of things need chisels. I don't know. I think like a lot of it comes down to I just will always dislike certain elements of open world survival crafting games. And there's some things about this game that kind of irritate me a little bit that I just don't want to interact with. I know some people will just be like, "Oh, play multiplayer then," but like I'm never going to do that, and I'm not gonna sit here and make excuses as to why. I'm just not going to. So I don't know. I like about 80% of it, I think, right now. At least 80% of what the game's asking me to do. There's definitely going to be things that I'm not going to want to do, though. And it's just a matter of when I find those things. I have a bunch of wood. So I can make not logs. I can grab the axe and do that. Let's toss those 4 in there. And go into here and throw the rod in there. So that I can just deal with that later. You can go in there with those. And where did my, there's my wood. I assume it's like this. Yeah, I was right. Wow, you get a lot of boards out of that. You got lazy to download it? Yeah, I mean, that's just going to be one. I mean, I basically do that whenever there's an unstable version of Dwarf Fort. Solid door. Okay, so let's make a door. Ha! Can finally say fuck you, door. Actually, we'll just do that. You've embarrassed me for the final time, door. I now have better door. All right. What else can I make with you? Can I make a hatch door? Trap door. Ooh. That's just exactly what I expected. And I get 2 of them? Well, that's dope. Do I have shears? No. I'm sure they're helpful, though. Let me just, I'm sure chat could confirm for me, but let me just go check. Okay, so you are good for 7 days. If I go up here and I go kerplunk, you're still good for 7. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's open or shut then. Well, that's nifty. It's good for 19 days. That's good for 2. That's good for 6. You're good for 6. Okay. Yeah, but if you're trying to go on servers, then you're going to often end up on servers that are using mods and things that are not compatible. Because, like, when I was messing around with a few mods, looking at mods, a bunch of mods that the first few mods I looked at were all just like, yeah, in order to use this thing, you need, there's a seat, fence, sure, vertical rack, ooh. Need sticks. But almost immediately when I was looking at mods, it was just like, well, this mod isn't working right now, so you have to use this mod. This mod is working right now. Don't use this mod, use this mod, and I don't know. That's a bit annoying, if you ask me. right, let's just... Can I... Are you for real? I can't... Well, that's kind of a... bit of a pain. But... So what's the rack store then? Kind of looks like it would take weapons, but maybe not. It stores molds? Oh, okay. Well, I should read. The amount of limited inventory is one thing that is not super fun, in my opinion. And then we'll have to go through and see what other things I can move. What other storage devices I can build. What else can I make? Shelf, that's probably something I want. Can hold piles of random crap. Like all sorts of materials and resources, I guess. What else can I make out of you? Wooden chest. Nails and strips, oh boy. Which was made by smithing. All right, well. That's a copper hammerhead. Do I have any other? I guess I'd have to just heat up more copper. Yeah, we could do that. Do I not have... Oh, no, I did salt in my inventory already. Duh. Let's grab a crucible. And, oh, I need the coal. Wherever I put that, I don't know. Okay, you go here, you go there, and you go there. And then let's grab those. Like, the fact that I can't place these on this floor irks me so much. Storage in open world survival crafting games is painful, for real. Just in general. Mid-game, it's annoying because you have like not enough of the advanced materials, and so you're trying to just get tons of basic materials, and then late game is terrible because you just have too much of everything. Well, the title of the stream shouldn't say Dwarf Fort anymore, so if it does, that's my bad. But I don't think it says that, Drew Good. I think I updated that. No, this is Vintage Story. It's like complicated Minecraft for sadists. Supposedly, I don't know. Don't take my word for it. You walked away and came back? Right. Well, we'd played like 6 hours of Dwarf Fort. And I've been on a bit of a side quest for this, so where you get to listen to me complain about how much I hate open world survival crafting games while simultaneously playing an open world survival crafting game. Owie. I think that's what will always bug me about games like this, is like, well, the next thing is like this item, and I'm like, what if I literally don't want to interact with that thing? Is there another option other than Jesus? Then the answer is almost always, well, then go, you know, play in multiplayer. I'm like, what if I don't want it? So I don't know. I will likely eventually stop playing this game when I just start to get overwhelmed and bored and not want to do it anymore. But until we get to that point. Vegetable stew. 2 or 4 slots of vegetables. 1, 2. I don't even. I don't even know, man. There's too much shit in my inventory. Help. Don't ask me why there's a door there. It just lives there. It's a vegetable. Doesn't seem to hurt you when you eat it. Noted on your advice. I may or may not listen. Is that not how that works? Cook a meal by using a crock pot. Right, okay. Nope. Can have portions removed or added by placing them on the ground and then clicking on them with another container. Additionally, when the item on the ground, the crock is sealed in the wax with wax and fat. Both of these actions can be done when the crock is literally doing this while I'm waiting for... Not place, there's a creature in the way. Well, I don't know then. Is it this that I need? I guess so. Shrug? You are the undecillionth person to tell me that. Steel Stitch. Because it is not Minecraft, in fact. I don't think that's hot enough, kids. Do I need to go acquire water? Need an equal amount of each item? My ass. That's dumb. But okay. How's the temperatures on these? Owie. Why can't I pick you up? I don't know. What am I doing wrong here? Something, obviously. This Well, ingots and a forge and build it with a charcoal right mouse to click and place one of the ingots. Has to cool down. But like, I seem to recall picking those up while they were still in the molds before, but maybe I'm going crazy. Whatever. I'm just gonna go pick my berries and... There's a joke in there, Suited. It really kind of irks me that it just destroys the copper if you break it early. I'm not gonna lie. Really fucking bothers the crap out of me. Why don't you just give me copper bits or something? Wink at me again and I will time you out, Suited. That isn't a joke. That is me being direct. No, don't do that. Go over here. Oh. I don't know why I'm irritated by the wink emote today, but I am, apparently. Me and the wink emote, we don't get along very well. It insulted my mother once. And she's a lovely lady and doesn't deserve that. The wink emote didn't agree, so we don't speak anymore. Good news is I now have food, apparently. So now I have to put it in a crock, if I'm not mistaken. Nope. I don't know what I do with this. Place on ground, dark pellets, ceramic pot. Cooking pot. Can be placed on the ground. Just put into display containers. Do I need to put in a bowl? Do I put the bowl on the ground? Add it to the bowl, maybe? Nope. I don't know. I really don't like these tongs in my hand. Go away, tongs, please. I can only eat it out of a bowl. My single live alone ass would like to disagree. You can eat soup out of not a bowl. The question isn't though. The question is how the fuck do I put stuff in it? Like, right clicking just picks it up. What? All right. I mean, like, I live in this house alone. Why the fuck do I need to worry about anything? I could just eat this out of a pot with a spoon. Quit gatekeeping my delinquency ability, you stupid video game. How long is that gonna last? It doesn't seem very long. Pot is just a big bowl, and a soup is a dip. Especially in a world where, like, I have to walk so far to go do dishes here. Like, come on. All right, how the heck do I make a shelf? I want to say it's one of these. Nope. I don't know why I want a shelf. I just saw a shelf on here at one point. Now I just want a shelf. Could also grab a bucket. I think it's a wooden chest that I actually want. Like one of these things. But it literally... Also, the fact that a bookshelf can only hold books is like an insult to the actual existence of bookshelves. It's literally those. Okay. I just need 2 more. I'll figure out what to put on this now or later. I don't know. At some point. I don't even know what I can put on that aside from, like, unrelated things. Almost burnt myself on that crap again. So you can click an empty bowl onto a cooking pot and your inventory to fill the bowl. Well, that's good to know. All right, what else can I make with these boards? A sieve? Wooden table? Well, I don't really know what I need right now, so let's see if I can put boards onto these. Nope. At least I can put food there. Why? Okay. So I have to take them out in the order that I put them in? Okay, that's good to know. You can put your bowls and crocks on the... Yeah, that seems to be the way forward here. Let's just slowly transfer stuff to here. It's weird to me that I can't put, like, boards on these. Like, they look like you should be able to put them on these, but... So stack boards right there. The stacking is still satisfying, but... Can I burn you? I guess not. Can I burn you? May benefit from a tool rack. I find those to be less convenient than just stacking shit against walls. I mean, you can grind something... You can grind anything if you're into it enough. But I'm going to be honest. The moment this game starts to feel like a grind is going to be the time that I stop playing it. Like, it still feels like a fun explore-y thing, but I do know that it's going to turn into a grind probably pretty soon, and when it hits that point for me, I'm going to stop playing. Straight to horny jail, Steel Stitch. You know what you did. That's what she said, Past Up. Would be great for leather making? I'm thinking water storage, but I don't think that's a problem based on the amount of rain coming down. You don't think I'm going to play it through the winter? It's likely. I don't know. Back when I played Minecraft, I never minded the early game. It was when it hit like mid game that I kind of went, all right, that's enough. I need to see, like, if I can reasonably build a little house next door to this house, because this is just kind of becoming my fuck it shed that has like smithing and stuff in it. I do need to make a juicer though. Just going to... Was the tool rack made of these? Roller logs. Or were they sticks? I want to say they were sticks. Yes. Stick the shovel there. Hammer there. I'll keep the pickaxe in my inventory. You come here. Go up there. You come down here. You come down here. Oh, I should actually just go eat that meal that I made, shouldn't I? And some berries. A famous potting shed? I mean, this is where Mom and Dad go to hang out. All right, well, I need to figure out something to go do. I'm thinking I go hack down a bunch of wood now that I have a saw. And, after I go throw those bones into a deep hole. And then we build a little house. I think that's what I do. That isn't this house. Maybe, like, over here or something. On this gravel pit. Or, like, over there. I don't know. Like a shagging shack? See, I was thinking, like, actually just Dad's workshop, but... or, you know, like, the place that's just, like, a smokestack most of the time. Did I not bring... Oh, no, I did bring an axe. Oh, actually, I should just run back and plant those carrots. Speaking of Shake Shack, why didn't... Or, like, Shag Shack. Why didn't I bring... a hoe with me? God damn it. You like to make wine and get your friends drunk in this. That makes sense. I could see that. This is fermenting berries. Did I not? Flint shovel, flint hoe. That's a shovel. Which one is the hoe? There it is. I don't really need the prospecting pick, so let's put that... Well, actually, let's just take that. Put it outside so I can keep track of it better. All right. Press berries, ferment in a barrel, and then sometime and you got silly juice. Sounds fun. I've been, in real life, making a lot of bread, and I've been making rye sourdough. So I have sourdough starter, which I've been keeping alive, combined with... music's distracting at the minute. I'm going to turn down my own volume. Combined with, like, rye bread. So I live alone, so it's just me. And so after I make a full loaf of rye bread, I rarely actually... Can I catch you, maybe? I rarely actually have the ability to finish it because, you know, it's kind of a lot of bread, and I'm not putting any preservatives in it, so it lasts for like 5 days-ish. So around day 3, I've been fermenting it. and making fermented bread. People always call like Guinness liquid bread, but I've never had actual fermented bread. Is that just a bunny? I could just chase it. Nope, that's not a bunny. That's definitely a deer. Maybe I could catch it? I don't know. I'm not super hopeful here. Come here, you. Quit moving so fast. I'm not going to catch it, so. Correct, Hobo. Normal dough and sourdough? Sourdough is made from live yeast. Normal dough is, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a bread scientist, but normal dough is, in my experience, made from dried yeast. At least that would be the difference when I make it. I don't know about an actual baker. I mean, I make it. Steel Stitch. Did you know there's commands in Twitch chat too? Mindstrip. You could type in exclamation point tickets to see how many tickets you have. And how many hours you've watched the stream for. It doesn't keep track of how many times you've asked if I know that there's a command in this game that tells you if there's Minecraft. What's it like? Do you like the flavor of bread? That plus raisins in liquid form, kind of fizzy. Little bit of boozy taste in the back end, kind of like a kombucha. It's basically just fizzy bread kombucha. Is honestly what it is what kvass is like. I'd show you guys my kvass, but if I did that and I opened it here, it would literally pop and explode. And I don't really want to get fermented bread in my keyboard. I could go grab the bottle and show it to you if you want. But I just can't open it at the computer. Because my office has carpet on the floor, Medic Blue. But I've been making it with my sourdough starter instead of yeast. The first batch I made with yeast. It didn't have much flavor and immediately turned into alcohol, which is fine. I don't know, it was maybe 2%. It wasn't very strong, but it was noticeably boozy. If I make it with my sourdough starter, it just gets fizzy and doesn't have as much of a booze taste to it, which I think I like a little bit more because I'm not trying to make booze, but it still comes out fizzy. If it does have a boozy taste to it, it tastes better. Sometimes you forget juice on the floor. You mean in this game? That motif sounds like fucking Legend of Zelda to me. Every time I hear it. Hold on, got a DM I gotta look at. Oh, in real life. Okay. I mean, I don't think I have enough juice in my house to do that. And all the juice I do have is in juice box format, so that would be pretty hard to do. It's low fertility. I've got higher fertility up here. Alright, Abigu. Prune those. Oh, there's also some black currants. Nifty. Cram. The black currants are kind of hard to spot. Jeez. All right, 2 seconds. I'll do show and tell. That's a dough that I've been folding all day. So every time I get up to take a break, I'm folding this 2 or 3 times. I'm gonna go fold it now. And these are 2 bottles of fermented bread beverage. That's 1, and that's 2. Which I use about 1/4 of a loaf to make. If you fold it so often, I'm folding it like every 90 minutes or so, so no, not really. I mean, I would not ferment your bed, wash your sheets, but yeah, that's it. The sediment at the bottom is the sourdough starter, but... This is my sourdough starter, Bog Monster. It's a little bit sad right now because I just cut half of it out and fed it this morning. It needs to be fed again though. It's starting to bubble, getting a little bit. Can't really see it. But if I zoom this in, maybe see this a little better. There you go. Yeah, it's not as bubbly as it was this morning. This morning it was up to there, but it'll grow. Also made some pancakes with it this morning. But yeah, it's got bubbles. It's doing its thing. It's vibing. It's alive. Yeah. It's trying to eat me. It's very ineffective at it though. Doesn't move very quick. That's Super Meat Boy. Aye. That's my attempt at my child? No. No. Roommate. You guys were just getting rain sounds the whole time. All right, so what else can I do with you? Can make quarter logs. Once I have boards, what can I do with boards? Oopsies, that's not what I wanted to do. That's also not what I wanted to do. God damn it. Not gonna lie. I kind of love-hate the way that help screen works. It works the way I expect it to not work half of the time. Pine crate. Pine slab is just 2 boards side by side. So if I grab you, I grab you. I now get to figure out what can I do with these. Again, I'll use these as like a floor. It's not what I wanted you to do at all. Okay, fine game if you insist. I'll cave to your whims. Let's actually do it this way. Excuse me? This is my property, my guy. Go away. Rawr. I live here, you don't. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Who am I to say? Sure looks like breadfruit food to me. Wait, what? Me? Wait, what looks like bread food? I'm confused. My sourdough starter? I need a shovel for this, don't I? I kind of don't like the way these are placed. It's kind of annoying to place them correctly every time. I'm sure I'll figure it out, though. I can force it? How? Put them in the crafting window and you can get horizontal only. Huh. I don't know if I'm positive if that worked, but... And again for vertical. I think I'll just get used to the mousing it so that I don't have to, like, swap them back and forth. I'm gonna need to go get my shovel, though. Sure. So now I've got this problem of, like, how do I solve this? I guess I have to do it this way, hey? And then I'm also going to have the problem of, now I'm not going to be able to put anything on walls. right? Trying to figure out like exactly how I want to build a structure in this game, because like if I make a rack now as an example, then I have this. Yeah, like I can't place this here. So I'm gonna have to like do another vertical one in there. Oops. Use full blocks. Yeah, I guess. Basically, like, I guess interior walls I would use these, and exterior walls I would use full blocks. We'll see you later, Steel Stitch. Have fun. Thanks for hanging out. For the shed, yeah. I want to make a nicer house, though. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now. Based on how I feel about the, what's it called? Based on how I feel about the napping system, I feel like I wouldn't like the chisel system. I was looking at that on a YouTube video the other day. I was like, oh boy, that looks like hell. Although I don't know if Napster automates chiseling as well. It just looks like maybe a bit too fiddly for me. Like, it's a neat system, and I think I feel that way about, like, kind of a lot of the systems in this game is like, well, that is a really cool thing that I have no interest in participating in whatsoever. It's kind of how I feel about a lot of stuff that this game does. Where it's like, oh, that seems really cool. Fuck it. I hate it. It's exactly as fiddly as I think it is. It's like, I'm here to play a video game, not Magic of Voxel. Oops. Well, I guess I live in this puddle now. It's raining anyway. Heh. Also gonna need a fire pit somewhere, so might as well leave some of this gravel. Let's see, what else can I do with you? I mean, it's like I can make quarter logs. I mean, I'm using slabs, right? I make stairs by doing that. Good lord, my inventory filled up so fast I didn't even see it. That's not the tool I thought I had selected, but here we are. Well, that's kind of nifty. Nice. I'm sure this is definitely the best order to be building. That, I guess, isn't the spot that I want that door. I love the heck out of this game, but there are def quality of lights mods because some things need it. Yeah. Oh, I like that both the doors open when you do that. That's kind of cool. I'm going to have to head back inside pretty soon. I think what I'm going to do is like the front and back wall. I'll use these guys. And then maybe roof, I'll use these things. And then the inner walls, I can not use these slabs. I wonder where that little four-legged fugly dude's at. Definitely plotting my demise. Definitely. As a reminder, chat, this is a crowdfunded channel. So the vast majority of the money I make is because people subscribe to the channel. And without funds from that, I wouldn't be able to do this full time. And I do have a daily minimum, which simply put is allows me to make minimum wage if I hit it in a stream. And as of last time I checked, which was a few hours ago, and we've had one subscription since then, we had not even made it a quarter of the way, or a third of the way to the daily minimum. So, if you happen to have a Prime subscription on your account, do think about me. This organization is bananas. I'm just going to go sleep in the trader's bed. Cautions! Thank you very much for the brand new Prime, or the brand new Tier 1 subscription. That's not even a Prime. That's a real one. Appreciate you. As I take a nap. Round of beers, please, chat. Round of beers. That's why I'm just saying if you have it. It's a long, rainy night. Shut up. I wonder when he's going to start charging me rent. It's going to be like year 12. Dude's like, you got to pay for that bed. And I'll be like, no, I don't. And then I'll just stab him. He lets me sleep in his bed and you treat him like that? Well, how else am I supposed to treat him? Nicely? What kind of unrealistic expectation of reality is that? Besides, he has two. It's not like it's not a spare. Actually, just go make some packed dirt. Or maybe cobblestone. We're in an ad break, so I'll just wait until the ads are done. Want to support the favorite dwarf channel? Appreciate you, man. Full clarity, we did do just fine yesterday, so I'm not worried or anything, but it is nice to have consistent days, I guess, is the easiest way to put it. Just gonna pause game. Whew. It's been a long day. Getting all yawny. I don't know why, but I am getting yawny. It's almost like I could have slept more last night. Like most nights. You know, I think it might be raining almost as much in game as it is outside right now. It was sunny this morning. You wouldn't know it now. just April showers. Peak spring rain. Cranberries, red currants, black currants. It's a lot of berries. It's like I've just got to figure out some way of preserving them now. Which I guess is just barrel and mash. I'm kind of surprised there isn't a monster down here. Shift to ignite it? Grr. Let's put you there instead. All right, well, let's see if I can reasonably figure out if I can make one of those. Let's get a little bit of light in here. Juicers. That's not the tool I wanted. If it's the same rainy clouds traveling around the globe, well, most likely. I mean, they tend to do that. Literally that plus what? I really, really wish, instead of having the bloody blinking sprites that mean almost nothing to my dumbass, I wish that they would just have, like, hey, this is how you obtain the metal. It's like, I don't fucking know what that means. Like, do I break this? Do I use an empty one? No, It's like, obtain bits with hammer and chisel. Or molten mode, hold. Do I need this? No, no, no. Do I use a hammer? What'd you miss? Me getting frustrated, me getting frustrated again. No shit that can be placed on the ground, you doofus. $20 units short of a full ingot. Alright, well, that's enough for today. I quit this stupid game. Chat, I'm gonna go bake my bread, probably. Sorry, I'm just... Nope. Nope. It's not your fault, Stonecoat. Thanks for pointing that out. Can I just say, I hate the fact that that game is named Windrose, because that is a band. Not a band I like, mind you. It's like naming your video game Iron Maiden. Or like Metallica. It's like that's not a thing. that's the wrong thing. But what are you talking about? Now the question is, do I relaunch the game? Yeah, I relaunched the game. Okay, we're fine. I'm still mad though. The thing that irritates me the fucking most about smithing in this game is the fact that it destroys the bits when you, like, lose it like that. It's just so fucking irritating. It's like, that's not the way that works in any reality. Like, I should get, like, some sort of piece back from that. Like, it's ridiculous. But, oh well. What do I know? I'm just gonna throw a stick in here. It's a weird choice for a realism-based game. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like, if you're gonna be a realism-based game, you kind of have to, like, commit to it, you know? Oh, hello, you. Like, it almost just seems like an oversight versus, like, a mistake, you know? It's not really what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted. I'm just gonna punch you. You totally thought it was Minecraft? It kind of looks like Minecraft, but it's not Minecraft. As chat will love to tell you, and as the game itself will love to tell you, it is in fact not Minecraft. Because it turns out, Minecraft doesn't own the concept of game with block in it. As much as they would like you to not know that. They don't own that. Alright, well, I will just leave that as is. I'm gonna go look for some more copper. Is what I'm going to do. Mojang invented the cube. Lego has entered the chat. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's just go plop this to a container somewhere. We're making rammed earth here. We got packed dirt. Got the packed dirt. Make rammed earth. Plop you into there. Let's do that. Okay, you go up there. Let's do this. Let's go you there. It's just silly at this point. I wanted. I need to hit the right button first. There you go. Let's just go here, do that. I'm just trying to condense stuff a little bit. I think that's about as much as I can condense it. These containers are too goddamn small. Too goddamn small. And let's go here. Put you down there and you into there. You go there. And I will keep the pickaxes. Opening Blender, deleting the cube, then adding a cube. I can confirm that I have done that in Blender. I have, in fact, opened Blender, deleted a cube, and then added a cube. I have, in fact, done that. Even funnier considering they called it Crosswind before they changed it to Windrose. Why did they change it? Mind strip. This looks like Woolly Mammoth country. It's also very deep hole country. Specifically like that one, which I think I've been in there before. That looks like a me exit. You know? Actually, I think I went into this hole and then saw that and was like, nope. Yeah, I don't have a lit torch. What? Why'd you land on my head? I mean, it's definitely a nope cave. Is there a word for desire to, what, the Call of the Deep? I was, like, reading about the psychology of Call of the Deep, like, just scuba divers that randomly drown. Hobo might be able to speak to that a bit, I don't know. I know Hobo does some scuba diving. I should just prune instead of picking the whole bush. Oh, our quartz. More quartz. More flint. Although I do kind of have a lot of flint at this point. You're over spring already? In real life or in the video game? Spring is like the second best time of the year. What are you talking about? The best time of the year, of course, being fall. But second best is spring. Real life? Does it just rain a lot where you're at? Wait, hold up. Why do you yearn for the mines in real life? Let's unpack this a little bit. Let's see, I like the seasons when the days aren't like, because I live pretty far north, right? I don't like it when the sun goes down at 10:30 at night. Like that's too long of a day. It's long enough that it's hard to sleep. And I don't like it when the sun goes down at 3 p.m. So I like the seasons when it's like the happy middle, where it's like, it's not super ridiculously early sundown, but not super ridiculously early sun up. And I can just have what feels like a normal day. I like a California day, like a day close to the equator, basically. And summer can just get fucked. Hopefully with something sharp enough that it feels it for a while. I don't like summer. Not a big fan. The only thing I like about summer is that my plants like it. It's a lot of quartz. That I can't do anything with. Like, look at all this. It's all quartz. You have summer and winter days? That sucks. The Nutty Putty Cave incident? Please do elaborate. There is so much quartz. Also, somebody said that this looks like woolly mammoth country. Is there woolly mammoths in this game? Because I haven't seen any of those. Just a couple bears. Some deer. Okay, so that song sounds like something... It's like Legend of Zelda, the like, fairground ride, but like the fairground ride from like 1995. What in the shit is that? Okay, this is the kind of rock formation that starts a religion. Look at this thing. Well, that's pretty dope looking. Loose, rusty gears. Should I mark this? The almighty gape. We yearn to be in its presence. But that's my first time finding machinery. Is there a default marker for it? Yeah, gears, right? I don't know, this is a pretty cool area. I know that's just like weird Minecraft structures, but it's kind of neat. Oh, there's a fox. I could probably kill that. Kind of don't feel like it though. It's not like there's a node of them. No. Okay. I mean, that's kind of what I was asking. If gears come in nodes or not. I don't know how they appear on the overworld. What in the shit? That looks like ruins. There's a raccoon down there. Rack attack. Going for a walkity walk. What this? Slate gravel. Ugh. Where lava? Although I don't know if lava makes slate, but something I haven't seen before. That looks like a ruin. Lava makes chicken? You mean pre-cooked? Looks like it. So I've been told to, whoops, fall off the ruins and hurt my foot. I've been told to grab these bony soils and keep them for gold panning. Also looks like we're in an area that has spinny gear. Cranberries, more cranberries. Oh, there's another trader over here. Or something. Looks like a trader. Hi, buddy. What do you have? I can't remember how to talk with them. Eh. I actually, honestly, cannot remember how to talk with this guy. Because the last time I accidentally punched one. Empty right-hand click? Okay. He's got art, amongst other things. What does he want? He wants bread. He wants tin bronze shovels, leather backpacks. Man, you're too rich for my blood, man. Black bronze shit, sewing kits, linen sacks. You can linen sack these nuts. Well, that's fun. I'll mark them, though. Doop, doop, doop. Kind of want to loop back around. Explore the perimeter of those mountains. And kind of around the back there. That's kind of where I'm thinking. Oop. Got more onions. You love it to see it. So, Suited, why are you done with spring? Like, we're literally a couple of days in. Like, spring has barely just started, man. That's like Vampire Castle texture. It's fun. More Tonanic storms moving through. Yeah, that's fair. I think those are edible. Yeah, those are edible. It's a little weird that you can't replace and replant mushrooms. Pretty sure those are edible. Yeah, those puffballs are edible. Those are what, a lion's mane, probably? Did I mark that ruin? I don't think I did. I did not. I also don't know what a vessel is. Why your clips never worked? It worked. It's not that it definitely did in fact work. There's a bunch of slate over in that mountain range too. Come back later and grab it. Oh, for you it always says that something went wrong? Nope. Looks like it worked. The distant wind sounds are pretty good. Oh. It's a family of trash pandas. It's getting a little late in the day. I may actually sleep at that trader. Yeah, this is all slate over here. Or slate gravel at the very least. Yeah, slate gravel. I don't know if that's any different, but... Scary, we got cracked granite. Yeah, there's slate rock. I don't actually have a lit torch. I'm gonna turn around. I'm mostly just looking for stuff that I could prospect. I mean, I guess I could also do like this. Need 2 more samples. God damn it. Need 1 more sample. Noted. I was trying to build a few things. I did actually make a chisel, but I'm mostly just prospecting at this point, but found 2 traces of ore. Decent. What the fuck? Where are you? I heard him right as he fired the bow. Must have been down in the hole. I see more mushrooms. Tons of mushrooms, actually. I'm just gonna go nap this guy's house. Hello. Excuse me. Thank you. But good to know, Hand of Fate. I'll consider it. Do you think he minds? I did, in fact, tell him to suck a linen sack, yes. Oh, that's nifty. They use, like, those trapdoors as windows. Coolio. I'm just waiting for the sun to come up. Don't mind me just yeeting myself into your bed for the night. Sun's coming up now. Got a pretty sunrise. Vintage story. Never ever. In YouTube chat. Holy fucking seagulls. Sorry, I just saw like 100 seagulls fly past my window all simultaneously. What are you doing? Get your ass out of my face. I'm just watching the sun come up. I know you live here and this is your shop and all, but... Man, I keep thinking I've explored a large space, and I really fucking have not. More granite. Slate, sand, granite. Oh, there's more clay over here. Look at that. Oh, another spooky no-pull. I should grab some of this medium fertility soil. Just a little bit of it. Bring it home. Just gonna eat these. Well, actually, I'll eat the one that I've got 4. But yeah, looking for mineable metals is an ordeal in this game. Oh, look, fish. Is an ordeal in this game. It takes a long time, but when you find it, you find a lot of it. Limestone? Oh, that's interesting. I'm immediately thinking about steel, but I don't even know if this game has steel production. I know this game has iron, but I have located limestone gravel, which is new for me. Oh, so if there's limestone, it has steel? All right. Okay, well, then I guess I should mark the fact that this is limestone. It's a very, very, very long process, just like in real life, you know? That's surprisingly, why would that, what part of any of that is surprising? I'd be surprised if it wasn't super convoluted and time consuming to make. Yeah, let's walk this way a little bit. Go over this hill, see what we can find. Oh. Like, TLDR, what's the, without me looking at the menu, what's the process for making limestone, or not limestone, for making steel short version? Chat, go. I still get sketched out whenever I hear those crickets, because they sound like rattlesnakes to me. You need iron bars, pig iron bars, and an elf to sacrifice in flux. Oh, and 15 hairs of a dwarf's beard, right? And then you do the hokey pokey, and then when it's complete, you have a bunch of bunny rabbits that need dying. And a meal on your table. I mean, what? Sorry, I got distracted. Bunnies! Why do you move so fast? Okay, I'm upset. Well, I didn't want to catch the bunny rabbits anyways. I was just pretending. I was actually trying to help them get out of the hole, and I did. I am the worst hunter. And I'm about to get struck by lightning again. In 5, 4, 3... Okay, it's not actually thundering. I've been struck by lightning twice in this game, so not in the same place either. That's per bar, Sergeant Donut. You know what's funny is you could have said an elf to sacrifice, and you could not be bullshitting. And theoretically, I would have no reason to not believe you because I haven't looked. But I would be kind of... I'm not sure what would be more surprising to me, if there was elves in this game, or when I was reading Bone the first time and then discovered that Bone has humans in it. I feel like Bone having humans might be a crazier discovery for me. Let's just go right here. Yeah, I'm sure. And that would be a slow process, eh? What's this got? Literally nothing. Holding metal poles? This was before I had copper. I was literally doing a death run and trying to get my stuff. I had nothing in my inventory. And it was thundering and then zap. Although I would like just note that they don't even need to be metal. Like just like a piece of wood would do it. That looks like a mushroom up there. Homoric quartz, which I need bronze for. Obviously, I don't have bronze. Zeus says no a lot, especially to my existence. Oh, hey, ruins. I mean, chat, did I ever tell you about the time that I almost got struck by lightning in real life? I was in a kayak and paddling, and I was with some friends. We were doing some sports stuff because I was up it. Oh, I found a cracked vessel. Cracked as in good, or cracked as in it'll fall apart if I hit it? I don't think I can take it. Should I break it? Do I be a Legend of Zelda? But anyway, I was in a kayak, and then one of the people who was in one of the other kayaks said to Brian, who was another one of the people in the kayaks, dude, your hair's standing up. And then we all rolled into the water, out of our kayaks, into the water. And these look nice. And lovely looking. Me just like destroying ancient artifacts from times long past. I'm sure that's fine, right? Aged limestone as sheer blocks. Okay, that I don't want. Eh. I want to break it? Okay, I'll go back and break it. Wait. Oh. I got a shitty axe and a shitty shovel. Lovely. My favorite. Shitty axes and shitty shovels. Who doesn't like some shitty axes and shitty shovels? No, I want the aged stuff. Those things. Also, this is limestone cobblestone. Big Sag. Embrace my inner link between worlds. I played that game. I quite liked it, actually. That was the last Legend of Zelda game that I enjoyed. It's almost... Ooh, shit. More stuff. Bunch of quartz. Okay, I'm going to just get rid of the medium fertility soil because I can go get more of it. And then what's that? I found Galena. Well, that's cool. I'm doing archaeology. Because it doesn't belong in a museum. It belongs in my living room. Which is nothing if not a museum. Yeah. Ooh. More Galena. Because that's silver and copper, right? Well, Geronimo! I don't know how hopeful I am that this has a basement. Well, maybe I found basement. He says as he's digging around what may be a basement. Hold up. Eh. I could have just gone to the stairs first, but... There may also be murder monsters down in the basement, and I don't actually... have anything to keep me alive down here, really. Well, that's fun. Who's ready to desecrate a grave? Sure, this is fine. Let's just disturb some ancient spirits. What's that? It's an altar? Ooh. Candle stubs. My inventory is filled with crap. I don't know what that means, so you're gonna have to elaborate. Dirty gravel. Cracked, dirty gravel. Question mark. Oh, that's fun. I found a surprise block. Fun. And this game is just lead? Well, that's... Oh, no, it's lead and silver is Galena. I know what Galena is. I played Dwarf Fortress, I swear. Well, that seems to be basically it. Guys, this inventory is a struggle. To find in a murder basement? I don't know, a demon who wants to kill me and eat my soul. It's a perfectly square hole. Do we have a round object for the square hole over there? All right, well, let's walk this way, or maybe this way. At this point, I haven't successfully killed anything that has had, like, fur. Like, isn't that, like, a necessary prereq for hunter backpacks? Like, I'm pretty sure it is. It's a short story about a man entombing himself? Yeah. Fun stuff. I've seen that movie Buried. That was a anxiety-fueled disaster of a movie, but I enjoyed it. to the time until blind gets struck by lightning again. Oh, just a guy he hates. Right. Books and scrolls are super cool in this game. Well, I haven't found any of them yet. You won't like a book? Trying to discern that sentence with my I've been streaming for 9.5 hours brain. Oh look, it's a no pull. That is one of the more nopey no pulls I've seen. Holy shit. Feel like I should mark that one. Straight to the circus, straight to Fun Town, that's for sure. It's quite the rock. It's the one-use fun slide is what that is. I think so, Black Winds? Another movie that I've seen that's an anxiety chamber that was based off of a true story was 127 Hours. That's also a very good movie, but I don't recommend it to everybody. Like, at all. But it's just a fun movie. I enjoyed it. Very well done movie considering most of it is shot in like one canyon. Opals can be pretty amazing in this game. I mean, they can be pretty amazing in real life, too. I kind of don't want to go into the forest, because every time I go into forested areas, I get killed by wolves. Okay, maybe not every time, but many times when I've gone into forested areas, I've gotten killed by wolves. It's gotten kind of old. So the second I start seeing forest floor, I'm like, Nope. You can get pelts from small animals like raccoons. I killed a raccoon earlier, though, and didn't get anything from it. Maybe it was a baby. I don't think you can from chickens, but I didn't actually mean to pick up that bush. Sorry, bush. I'll put you down now. But quite literally, I haven't seen a pelt yet. So that's why I haven't made a hunter backpack after 10 hours. But if I see a raccoon, I will try and stab it to death and see if it gives me a pelt. I don't have any field mushrooms yet. Hey, do I want to actually, you know what? I'm just gonna. You're pretty, but I'll leave you. It's not what I'm here for. There's rye. Mostly just foraging and marking. Okay, I have not gotten skin from an animal that I've killed. I realize that you're like, no, you have to make the thing. I'm like, I know, okay? I'm sorry if I get the wording out of order. I have not gotten a skin off of an animal what I have hunted with a spear. That could be made into anything, Branch. Also, Branch, get back in the tree where you belong. Oh, what in the Avatar is that floating island? Is this view distance shenanigans, or is that a floating island? It's okay. We have a treehouse for you. It has a slide and a fire pole and everything. Literally... Oh, Jesus. There's murder piggers following me, and I gotta run. James Cameron's on the phone. He wants his island back. Nope, that's worse. God damn it. I hate my life. Yeah, I'm dead. Time to go for a jog, I suppose. Do I have any armor? Sure. Bam, 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 bam. Cool. I mean, I probably do know Malt. But realistically, I might be at the end of my rope with this game. Maybe today's just a bad day or a bad mood, but it's kind of starting to get past the point of being fun discovery, and it's getting to the point of frustration, I think. It's like the inventory is too small. The crafting takes too long. I don't know. Very well could just be today, but... I mean, here's the thing. If I die in 3.5 hits instead of 3, I'm still dead. And that's about how quickly I died with improvised armor, so I kind of don't see the point. But I'll take your word for it. I will say I probably would have still died right there if I had improvised armor on. So I don't really see that as, like, being a fix for that. Well, that's fun. Whee! That could have been exciting if I ended up in a nope hole. You do need to remember, Suited, that it doesn't matter what game I'm playing. If I'm playing a game with crafting in it, I will eventually not want to do it anymore. Like, I've just never really enjoyed heavy crafting systems in games. And, like, when they're interesting and new, I enjoy them because it's like I'm discovering new things. But the second it starts to feel repetitive, I just start to hate them in almost every game I've played. Ever. So I don't know. Like, I do really hope that this is a game that would crack that for me, because I've been looking for that game for my entire life, but I don't know, man. That's interesting. I'll grab the spelt. I'm aggravated by the fact that you have no warning with wolves ever. It's just like you're chilling and then suddenly just wolf in your face and you're dead and they hit you 3 times back to back. But I guess that's kind of the point, right? Like it's supposed to be something you're supposed to fear, but I think most of the time it just ends up feeling like frustration instead of fear, but it's okay. I got plenty of time to get my stuff. Which I think is a well-designed crafting system. I think like what irritates me with crafting systems in games is when it feels like it's balanced for multiple people, which is why I automated the... Like, I really just need to figure out what systems to simplify with mods. So it doesn't feel like it's just wasting my time. There's my stuff. I really wish it would go back in my inventory in the same order it came out. Bye, floating island. I hope it is, though. I hope the day is just a grumpy day, which is very likely the case. Also, it's just been a long day, so... It's kind of like when I play Caves of Qud after playing Dwarf Fortress for 8 hours. I just want to hurt myself. Hey, blue clay. That's a new type of clay for me. Bunnies! I do really, really wish the game would do me a solid and just, like, put the stuff back into my inventory in the same order, more or less. It doesn't even try. It's like, that couldn't be further from the order that I had it in. Oh, well. There's a mod for smithing that gives you little bits back after you hammer off items. Oh, so like more realistic smithing? It's like, I'm trying to think of like a joke to make about the smithing in this game. It's kind of like disposable hand wipes where it's just like, those are not flushable. Like, sure, you can flush them down the toilet, but if you do, it'll destroy literally the entire sewer system of your city. Well, that's a fucked up spooky hole. But I don't know. I do kind of feel the, like, the crafting annoyance starting to sink in. But we'll see. We'll see how many more sessions I last. Because I will give it a couple more tries. I don't know. I'm also giving the... Oh, is that a beehive right there, chat? Like, literally top right of the pause screen because we're in an ad. That's a fungus? Oh, boo. It isn't fun and its name's not Gus. But you know what would help my annoyance with open world survival crafting game is Prime subs, which you can do if you happen to have a Prime account, and you can use it to subscribe to twitch.tv/BLINDIRL, because I will check again since we're in an ad break. Because I have a daily minimum, which helps me make minimum wage if I hit it by the end of the stream. If I stream for 8 hours, we've already streamed for 9.5 hours, and I am less than a third of the way to the daily minimum. Not making that today. Say la vie. Can't win them all. At least they give you an in-game wiki. I really kind of hate the handbook. Like, I'm happy that it's there. It's nice that it's there. It's necessary. But there's a lot of things where it's just like, here's a vague description of approximately how it works. It's like, just give me, like, a diagram or something. Like, just 2 pictures. That's all I need. It's like, I'll read the description and it'll be like, here's a kind of obtuse description of how you could theoretically do this thing. It's like, sure, I could have gotten that out of a real life wiki. Now, how the fuck do I do it in your video game? But it is nice that it's there. I hear a wolf or a boar or something else that wants me dead. Gross. It's a murder cul-de-sac. But I don't know. I feel like most of these games need an in-game wiki. I think the last game like this that was able to get away with not having an in-game wiki was Minecraft Alpha. Like, good lord. This is literally the trap cul-de-sac cliff face. Oh, what, like, with the wiki open? Yeah, probably. At least if they want a successful first time playing Dwarf Fortress. If you want an unsuccessful first time playing Dwarf Fortress, then instead of playing it with the wiki open, you play it with, like, Gemini open. This is kind of a neat spot. Whoa. More fun drops. Ow. Like I said, fun drops. It's the candy that nobody wants. No, you wouldn't. Because there was a 24/7 stream of DF Hack playing itself, because old school DF had a bunch of scripts that automated DF Hack to the point where it literally played the game for you. And on average, in the 8 years that it ran, it had 2 concurrent viewers. So you'd think you would, but in reality, people don't watch that. And this is, like, I think one of the things that actually gives me kind of a lot of hope about, like, my future prospects of being able to stream long-term is every now and again, like, AI plays video game thing pops up, and usually pretty quickly what happens, they've got lily pads. Usually what happens pretty quickly is people get really interested for a minute. Oh shit, that's fair. Is people get interested for a minute and then very rapidly lose interest. Jesus fucking Christ almighty. I'm dead again, aren't I? I swear if this bear kills me again, I'm done. And I'm deleting this game.
Bring out your dead!
Well, good news is it ain't far. Let's see if I can go get my stuff. Why do you glow after dying? Like, now I'm a light source. I'm not a ghost, though. If I was a ghost, it would do that every time, because it doesn't do that every time. It really kind of seems like mean game not being mean for once, which is a little bit out of character, and it makes me uneasy. But it seems to only happen when you die at night. So you're not totally blind? I'll have you know. I don't actually have a joke for that bit. I mean, it could have just, like, not killed me in the first place. I will say the thing about the lack of realism in this game that irritates me the most is just how unfucking realistic the bears act. Like, it bugs the crap out of me that the only thing that bears eat in this game is meat. Like, it truly irritates the ever-living... See, there he is. He's right there. Where's the rest of my stuff? There it is. You mean more like T-virus bear instead of T-minus bear. Mm-hmm. And this game should specify what kind of bear I'm dealing with. It's like, is this a brown bear? Is this a grizzly bear? Is this a black bear? That one little bit about of it irritates the hell out of me. Okay. Let's just move. Maybe I need a mod to add different kinds of bears. I'm gonna fall into a hole, aren't I? I don't have a torch because I was obviously underwater. I did almost fall into a hole just now, so this is an improvement. Come on. Okay. Hi, Rumi. Thanks for the free room and board. All right. That was kind of really frustrating. But we made it. And I've got a bunch more stuff to plant in my farm, so that's good. There's just bears and polar bears. Yeah, so what type of bears is bears? Shut up, Mr. Zombie. Mr. Zombie is groaning, and it's annoying. Keep telling him to quiet down, and he refuses to. Where did I... There it is. There's my rock hoe, as opposed to my roll hoe. All right, let's just go with you. So now we're growing a bunch of onions. Got more onions. The real question is, was this worth it? That I don't know. Okay. Diagonals in the pond are also irrigated. Good to know. There we go. We'll do that. Excuse me, Mr. Crankers. What are you doing down there? Good lord. I'd like a word with your manager, sir. Where the heck did you go? Come here. I'm gonna have to stab you with my shitty spear. He's more scared of me than a bear. Eh. There you go. Please die. Thank you. There's another one around here. IDK where? I know I can throw spears, but I have not actually managed to hit a thing with a spear that I've thrown yet. So I've stopped trying. All right, well, we collected more edible stuff. I should probably go cook it. We have some other materials that I can do stuff with. I've got a lot of things I need to harvest, and my new house is looking better, and my old house still sucks. And I've been streaming for 9 hours and 45 minutes, and I'm ready to go make dinner. I mean, I think, like, what I need for this spear is kind of like how in racing games, when there's, like, a recommended line that you kind of follow, I need, like, an arc to be shown. Because, like, it's way lower than I expect every time I've tried to throw it, and I've just kind of stopped bothering. It's easier to just, like, hold down control and run after thing and stab it. Especially when you only have one spear. All right. I wish I loved this game more. So I'm sorry for the grumblies today. But today, this game was like a 6 out of a 10 for me. The last time I played it, it was like a 9 out of a 10. So hopefully the next time I play it, it's more of a 9 and less of a 6. Because I wish people made more games for me. By that, I mean games like that that aren't designed for multiplayer. All that said, though, YouTube folks, I'm shutting you down now. I'm going to go grab the raid music, and then we're going to go raid somebody to the 10 of you still watching. So if the 10 of you on the YouTube side, actually don't know how many people are watching on YouTube. 42 of you. Oh, that's 32 more than I was expecting. To the 32 of you, 42 of you still watching. If you want to go raid somebody, you can pop over here onto Twitch. Otherwise, I'm going to turn you guys off now. Thanks for the 5 buckaroos in daily revenue, and I will see you on the flip side, YouTubes. All right, Twitch, let's go raid somebody. And keep an